Hey, what's up, my friends? It's Abraham Sanchez, and for this week, we're going to talk about comparing ourselves to other people and why, if we are doing this, we need to absolutely stop right now. So stay with me. We compare ourselves to other people all the time, and it's so easy, and maybe we don't even realize it. We might see somebody walking in public, and we might look at their outfit, and if we think that we are dressed better than they are, we feel a little better about ourselves. But if we think that they're dressed better than us, we feel a little shy about what we're wearing. We do this at work. When one of our colleagues gets a promotion, we compare our work to theirs. We do this in school. We are constantly comparing ourselves to our classmates, to our friends. Maybe you had a friend that graduated from university in 3 years, 4 years, 5, 6 years. And then you compare yourself, you compare your progress to their progress. And there are two results when you compare yourself to somebody else. You either feel good about yourself or you feel bad about yourself, and both are wrong. Let me explain. When you compare yourself to somebody else and you feel good about yourself, what that means is that you require someone else to be doing worse than you in order for you to feel good in the short term. In other words, it's like having that attitude like, well, I'm doing bad, but at least I'm not doing as bad as Jimmy, or at least I'm not where this person is. So again, that requires that somebody else has to be doing worse than you in order for you to justify and to validate yourself and feel good about yourself. Take a moment to think about that. That's not right, is it? Think about how evil that is. Like, we want somebody else to do worse so that we can feel better about ourselves? That's just plain wrong, and that's evil. And on the other hand, when we compare ourselves to somebody and we feel bad about ourselves, that's also wrong. Because when we do that, we are taking somebody else's path, somebody else's life, somebody else's success, and we are trying to force mold it into our lives. And at that moment, we are no longer living our lives, we're trying to live somebody else's life. When we do that, we lose our sense of identity because, again, you're no longer following your own unique path. You're trying to follow somebody else's path. And let me tell you, when you do that, you will fail 100% of the time because you are not that person. That person is not you. You guys come from different backgrounds, different families. You have different resources. So just stop doing it. All of 2016, I did just that. I compared myself to my friends, to my classmates, to people that I saw online, and my self-esteem suffered severely because of it. There were so many moments in this past year where I was so down on myself because I wasn't doing what somebody else online was doing, because I wasn't doing what my friends were doing, what my family was doing. I was so down. I fell into this really dark hole that I saw no escape from. I then realized that I didn't need to use anybody else's life as a reference point except my own. I stopped comparing my life to other people's lives and I started comparing my life to my own. And that is what we need. It's okay to study somebody's life and learn from their mistakes, learn from their successes. That's fine. But don't get caught up in trying to reproduce what they did. Don't try to simulate their life in your life. Compare yourself to a previous version of yourself. In fact, 2 years ago, I really wanted a YouTube channel and I wanted to do what I'm doing right now. And at that time, I did not have the commitment, I did not have the drive, and I did not have the real aspirations for it. But now, that's what I started. So am I doing better now than what I was 2 years ago? You bet. And that's the comparisons that we have to make. Where were we in the past? Where are we now? Use your prior self, a previous version of yourself, as a reference point for your life right now. And the life that you're living right now, I guarantee you, will become a reference point a month from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. You are going to be able to look back at what you are doing now, where you are now, and you are going to be able to compare yourself. And one of my biggest fears is that when it comes to my future self, I'm not doing better than what I am right now. I don't need to compare my life to anybody else's life. You don't need to compare your life to anybody else's life. Nobody has ever lived the life that you live. No one has ever been in the unique situations that you are in now. So there's no point in comparing yourself to other people. Don't bring yourself down thinking, oh, my friends are doing this, and my friends are doing that, and I'm not doing the same things. Don't get caught up on social media. I say it all the time. Social media is a tool of comparison, when what it really is just a ton of filtered images, filtered videos that distort reality. People aren't gonna showcase their struggles on social media. Why would they? They're gonna showcase their highlights. But then that's what we think of them. We think that their whole life is just a moments of highlights. And then we reflect on our moments of adversity, our moments of struggles, and we think to ourselves, ourselves, why can't I be like they are? When we compare ourselves to other people, we fill up our mind with pointless thoughts. You could use all of that power that's going on in here for something good, for something productive, for something that's going to take you to the places that you want to be. Remember, you are completely different than anybody else. No one is like you. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Don't allow anybody to dictate how you live your life. Don't let society tell you that you need to do this at this age, that you need to graduate college in 4 years. Maybe it took you 3. Congrats. Maybe it took you 4. That's awesome. But maybe it takes you 5 or 6 years. And you know what? That is not a big deal. That is amazing. You want to know why? Because you graduated. You completed your goal. You succeeded. Your path is totally different. Accept that, acknowledge that, and embrace that. And every single day, focus on your story and not on anybody else's story. If you like this, please feel free to give it a like. I would also appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. If you know somebody that can benefit from this, if you yourself benefited from this, don't hesitate in sharing it. Like always, it is a pleasure. My name is Abraham, and until next time, take care.